Hey guys, this is Jessi Malay, and you're watching Front Row Live.
Hey guys, Rob here with Front Row Live Entertainment, hanging out once again with Jessi Malay. You gave us such an awesome performance right now. Like you were mentioning, those chops are ridiculous.
Thank you.
How did you even learn to sing in the first place?
Learn to sing in the first place? It's just something I started doing when I was really, really little. I would set up all my stuffed animals in my living room in the morning and throw on my Madonna costume and put on Madonna or Janet or Paula Abdul or whoever the diva was at the time, and I would just perform for them. And that's how I started singing and dancing like that, and started joining performing groups and took it more seriously from there.
Now, I mean, finding the genre that you wanted to focus on, was it? Did you already know that's what you wanted to do, or did you, try different types of music before you even, continued the way that you are now?
I've always been a pop artist, but I have a lot of R&B and even some hip hop influence in there. So I've kind of tried to infuse those sounds into my music. I'm a huge fan of samba and a lot of Latin music too. Okay. So I kind of try to infuse some of that in my music too sometimes. But that's developed lately for this new EP. I've really infused a lot of those sounds in. Before, when I was signed to Warner Brothers, they were kind of having me go down the more hip hop kind of route. So some of my songs are more in that vein. I have a song called Booty Bands and Cinematic from before that have a lot more urban influence, which I loved too. And before then, I was in a girl group called No Secrets, and that was super bubblegum pop. So now I've kind of brought the worlds together, and this is who I am. Yeah.
I mean, that's a lot of experience, for that resume.
Yeah.
So coming into this new EP that you're talking about, what was writing this record, now that you've experienced so much music out there?
I've lived a lot more. So the songs are a lot more personal to me. A lot of them are directly from personal experiences. It's a lot about love.
Okay.
Some about lust. And a lot of fun times in between. So yeah, it's a lot more personal material for me.
Okay, and you in the studio, what kind of person are you in the studio? Do you go in there and go straight to work, or does it take a while for you to actually get a song done? How does that work for you?
I've got an amazing team. This entire EP I've done with a producer named Brian Deepwaters and an amazing singer-songwriter, Nicolette, and another amazing writer and vocal producer named Philip Whitey Bianco. And we're clowns together. We get in there, we bring we take a 7-Eleven trip, we get a bunch of candy, we make our jokes, we eat, we laugh, then we get down to work. Because it's all about vibe, you have to have a good, comfortable vibe with everyone and have fun while you're doing it, so that really comes out in the music.
Now, one thing I've always wondered, and I like to ask every artist is, when they go into the studio and obviously they have a producer or co-writing with someone, whenever you have a certain idea that you're sold on and you really want that idea, but the producer's I think we should go this route or change it up a little bit. Have you ever had any experiences like that where you just wanted to put your foot down and say, hey, I really want this song, but then at the end, obviously you loved it the way that he or she chose to do it?
That happens a lot on this EP actually. Because this one has been so personal to me and it's my own team, so I can have a lot more input than I've been able to in the past. I have been no, change this, no, do this. I don't like that part of the mix. And then, we'll start from ground zero again, and we usually end up building it to the point it was initially. So yeah, that's happened quite a bit actually on the EP.
Now, how many songs can we expect on this EP?
It's 9 songs. Actually.
Oh, you're close to an album.
So
why not do an album?
Because an album is coming right after.
Oh.
We have actually enough music for the album to follow. But I'm really anxious to just finally get out a body of music. So I've released some songs over last year. I did Bougie, I have the Bougie Trap remix, Last Night on Earth, which was a really fun New Year's Eve track that we did. Here I Am, which was a really personal song to me about, not giving up on what you're meant to do in life. We released those last year, and so those are included on the EP too. And then 5 brand new songs that no one's heard yet, except for Do Not Disturb. That one's out there.
And then speaking of Do Not Disturb, the music video dropped last week.
Yes.
When picking the first single for a new project, what goes into picking that song, and what made this song the first single? Why did you choose this one?
Do Not Disturb was chosen because we really wanted to do a song and a video that could create a cool viral buzz. Something. It's a warm-up track, really.
Okay.
This is actually not the official first single off the EP.
Okay.
Yes. So this is kind of our warm-up track. It's something nice and kind of mellow. It's up-tempo, but not too much. And that's why we decided to put that one out before the official one, which you'll have to.
And the official one will be out before the EP comes out, or what are you looking at?
Right at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be releasing it. Yeah, it's a song called "Beg" that we were really looking to push next.
Okay.
We'll see how that goes, because I'm still shooting the music videos for all of the songs, and we wanted to have them all ready in time for the release of the EP. And my darling choreographer broke her ankle, broke it.
Ouch.
So we're a little bit held up right now on the video for that, but that's the plan.
Now, do you normally like to shoot all the videos for that project right in advance, or do you wait till the song is released before you start working on something?
Normally in the past, that's how we've done it, but in this case, because it is the first body of music I released since I was in No Secrets when I was 15, I really just wanted it to have a really complete storyline and feel. I wanted you to be able to see all the visuals along with the songs. So yeah, this is new for us. First time we've tried doing this, but I'm really enjoying the whole process. It just makes it a lot more complete project to me.
Now, you were mentioning you were with a record label before.
Yeah.
So this one's obviously a solo project. How different has it been, trying to put your name out there and releasing your music and recording?
Yeah, it's been a completely different process. We're doing it completely independently. I have a production company with my best friend Louisa Iskin, and it's called Coalition Group. Go check us out. And we're able to produce the exact visuals we want for the records, and the music division is also within Coalition Group. So we're able to make the exact music we want to create, which has been a completely different process than anything else I was able to do on the labels.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you see yourself, going back to a label, or do you just want to stick this way?
I would like to remain independent as long as possible, just because I think it actually helps out any distribution deal or label situation I may get into, because I think the longer I can stay independent and make the exact kind of music and art that I want to make, the stronger it is going to be to push on a larger scale for a label.
Now, what's been one of the biggest challenges that you've had as a musician?
Ooh, one of the biggest challenges I've had as a musician, I've gotten compared to J-Lo a lot. Still do, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean, don't get me wrong, she's J-Lo, it's great, but at the same time, in the past, a lot of media outlets or even labels have been like, well, I mean, J-Lo already exists, what's the point of you, And I think I just want people to understand that we're such different types of artists. So that's kind of been a challenge.
Now, do you think that, although it is a challenge, do you think that could even help? Maybe not you necessarily, but just anyone in general, when, you look like or you sound like such person, do you think that would help an artist?
I think sometimes it definitely can help. Maybe it helps you get your foot in the door, but then it's up to you to establish why you're different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the EP drops April 29th, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Now, any plans for touring or shows coming up?
Yes, we haven't set an exact tour schedule yet, but I plan on getting back on a club tour very soon and a radio tour over the summer.
Anyone in particular you would like to be on tour with?
Anyone in particular?
Anyone in particular.
Ooh, that's a big question. Gosh, there's so many people I'd love to be on tour with. You know what? I actually feel like Iggy Azalea and I would do really well together. I love that girl. I think she just would be the life of the party. I love her style. I love her how she performs. I think we'd really complement each other.
She is coming to town pretty soon. I think this month or later.
I know it. Yes.
Maybe something can happen.
Maybe I'll just jump on stage and we'll figure something out.
Open up for a LA show or something?
Yeah, I mean, that would be ideal. put the energy out there.
Now, what else can we expect from you this year?
I have a fashion blog called My White Tea. That's mywhitetea.com.
Okay.
And I'm working a lot on a couple really cool collaborations. One with House of Harlow, one with a really cool jewelry line called Amy Grant Jewelry. And you can check that out. I update my blog 3 times a week. Really, really active on that. So yeah, it's really fun for me to be able to do a lot of fashion and beauty blogging on the side.
Now, what's your biggest love, fashion or music? What would you say?
Oh my goodness.
Say tomorrow you have to choose just one to stick with.
Oh God, that's like heartbreaking. That's Sophie's choice. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just the worst question you could possibly ask me. No, I mean, I just don't even understand how you can do one without the other, in my opinion. Like, they play so much into each other. I mean, music has always been my first passion in life. Yeah, I started performing and singing and dancing when I was 2 years old. But I love fashion because it's just such an easy way to be like creative and express yourself on a daily basis.
Yeah.
You know? Do I have to answer that? It's terrible.
I guess you've already answered that.
Yeah.
Well, definitely a pleasure hanging out with you again.
So good
And
hanging out with you.
I can't wait to hear the EP.
Yeah.
And hopefully see you on tour.
Yes.
And
definitely.
anything you want to say to the fans out there, because I know they're anxious for this record.
Yes, check out my website. That's jmalay.com. And my youtube.com/Jessi Malay, JessiMalay. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter @Jessi Malay. And I really just can't wait to share this EP with you. It's been a long time coming. I've put a lot of my personal life into it, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I've enjoyed making it.
Cool. And thanks for watching, guys. And Manila, if you're watching, she wants to break into the Philippines. So
I'm dying to go.
get her out there.
Yes, I'm dying to go.